Hello everyone. In this video we are going to talk about the PHP while loop. So it can be used to repeat a code like for a loop, and the while loop executes a block of code repeatedly until the condition is false. Once the condition gets false, it exits from the body of the loop. So it is also called an entry control loop because the condition is checked before entering the loop body. That means that first the condition is checked, then if the condition is true, the block of code will be executed. There are two types of syntax that we can use to write an while loop. So let's see how we can do that. So while, then we can put the condition in here, and here the loop code will be executed. The second method or the second type of syntax is like this, while, and then we can write the condition in this bracket, then put a colon in here. Then after the loop code we can just write end while, and the loop codes will goes in here. Okay, fine. Now let's comment this out and let's type out onto 10 by using an while loop. We have done the same thing with for loop, so let's do it. At first we are going to declare a variable, let's name it I and give this a value of on. Now we can write the condition, so while, and we want to type it until 10, right? Actually we are also going to write 10 but not more than 10, so the variable of I should be less than and equal to 10. So it is going to be true until the value of the I becomes more than 10. So in that case this is going to return false and this loop code are not going to be executed. So let's echo this, echo variable I. We can also put an br tag in here, so let's do that. I and br, we don't need any space. Now after echoing the value of the I, we are going to increment the value of the I. So I double plus post increment, so it is going to echo this, then increment this by on, then it is again going to run through the condition, and if it true it is going to run again, and when it becomes 11, then it is going to return false, so it stops executing the block of code. Let's refresh, and okay, the issue here, we cannot use the single quote in this case if you are going to use the variable and the HTML tag here. It should be double quote, and now it should work fine. Okay, here we go. So on to 10. So if you want, you can nest a while loop, another in other while loop, and let's also see this with this same syntax in here. I'll just copy this and I'll just put a colon, and this is the block of code, we don't need the curly braces, and in here it is going to be end while. Let's save, we can comment this out, let's refresh and see it is the same. So we can use both of the syntaxes to use the while loop, and while loop is super important for WordPress. And in the next video we are going to talk about the do while loop, and we are also going to talk about the difference between the while loop and do while loop. So see you in the next video.